Hello, my little crafty monsters. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is fabulous. So, in today's fabulous tutorial, yeah, start off hyper, but you gotta calm it down, boo-boo. That's the process. So in today's tutorial, we are going to be recreating these little bad boys right here. Now, these little birthday cards are old birthday cards. I made these when I was kind of in a little birthday card. Whoa, focus. Okay, so I was in a little birthday card frenzy where I was making these little bad boys, and I was making so many other birthday styles of cards, and so I made these. Now today we're gonna go ahead and recreate these little bad boys, but we're not going to be making them into birthday cards, because when I looked at them I said, how cute are these, right? Like for a little gentleman, like the little man in your life, your dad, your grandpa, or I was gonna say your grandpappy, your grandpappy, or whoever, like maybe a brother who's a father or whatever, or a BFFFF, that's a father. I mean, you never know. So these are super duper cute, super easy, seriously super easy. You guys are gonna really like be wow. Now you do need a double-sided tape. I mean, this is not tape, Jesse? This is cardstock. Like, what are you talking about? So, double-sided cardstock, some little buttons, and some kind of a form to make the little bow. Maybe you can get like a bow. You know, everybody has a die, right? But if you don't have a die, you probably have a paper puncher. And if you don't have that, then you probably have a Cricut, so you can go ahead and just cut it, or a cutting machine. And if you don't have that, I don't know what to tell you, boo-boo. Make one out of a ribbon. That would even look cute, but just make sure that it's kind of big to make it look like a real bow. And I think that would be cute too. You're already putting some real buttons in there too, so why not a real little bow, right? So anywho, there's always a way, boo-boo. There's always a way. So we're going to go ahead and recreate these. These are the little bad boys we're going to make today, the little Father's Day. How cute are these, right? I know. I even love the color. And then in the inside, it says, loads of love for Dad. That's super adorable. I know, Miko. I know. So today we're gonna make these. Let's just not waste any more time, boo-boo, because I know you want to get down and dirty. So let's get down and dirty, and I will see you in a bit. Alrighty then, my little crafty monsters. Let's get down and dirty and make these little bad boys right here. So these are the ones we're going to be recreating. These used to be the little birthday card ones, but we are going to make some that are going to be Father's Day, because the Father's Day is approaching next weekend, and we just gotta get ready, boo-boo. So we're gonna go ahead and start with some card bases and pick a double-sided DSP paper. In this case, I bought this paper pack from the Hobby Lobbies. It's a paper studio. We're gonna go ahead and cut these little bad boys down to basically 5.5 by it's gonna be 5.5 by 4.5. And the reason why is because we're gonna go ahead and cut those. We're gonna do a cut in the center of that. Well, not the center, but kind of semi-center. And then we're gonna go ahead and make it look like a little jacket. So, like I said, make sure that you go ahead and cut those down to the 5.5 by 4.5, and then we're gonna cut off about 1.5 inch off of those panels. That's gonna give it that little open jacket little effect. So that panel again, we're gonna cut it at 1.5. And then we're gonna go ahead and pick some little sentiments out of our little Father's Day stamp set that we have. Now, if you guys don't have a stamp set, go ahead and just print it out on your Microsoft Word, and that'll be easy. So right here, it's just really simple, easy. It's really simple, easy. Okay, he's making up words here. So it's just really folding it down, my little crafty monsters, and kind of making it look like the opening of the jacket. I don't know what that's called, the collar, I guess. And so first, before we start putting this little bad boy together, we have to stamp a little sentiment in the inside.
We're going to go ahead and use one of those sentiments from the stamp set, and it says loads of love for dad. And get it? Loads, like loads of clothes, and that's a jacket. And yeah, okay, well. I thought it went perfect. Okay, so after we get that done, we're going to go ahead and just add glue to the part that's going to be onto the card base. But right here I messed up. You want that little one to go first because that's the one that is going to be underneath that big jacket. And so you overlap it, make sure that it's, you know, perfectly aligned to the edges. And it overlaps that little small one, giving it that open jacket one. Open jacket look, sorry. He can't talk today, just ignore him. So then we're gonna add some little foam adhesives, and this is just going to give it that little 3D effect. Now on the little skinny one, you're gonna have to basically cut it. If you have something smaller than that, then perfect. But if you have these square ones, then you have to cut them. Like I said, lay down the skinny one. Lay down the skinny one first, and then go ahead and fold your little collars. Make sure you do that little crease, well, not too much of a crease. And then you're gonna glue the 1.5 inch strip first, and then you're gonna overlap the other panel on top of that. And that's, like I said, it just gives it that little jacket effect. It is so freaking adorable. Now, if you guys don't have a DSP paper that is double-sided, you guys have seen me make double-sided tape. Oh my God, shut up, Jesse. Double-sided DSP paper before by just gluing 2 different DSP papers together and making a double-sided one. You could definitely do that if you do not have a double-sided DSP paper. Now, right here, I'm just looking for something that I could cut out my little bow out of, and I was gonna do that white and polka dot, but I need something darker, and I just went with this little plaid. And so this is my Martha Stewart little bow punch. Like I said, if you don't have a paper punch or you don't have a die set, you can do this out of ribbon and just tie a little bow. It would look just as cute. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to round these little ribbon parts, and that's just so that, you know, we can go ahead and make sure that it curves and it doesn't kind of mess up, because sometimes it does. But anywho, so just put your little bow together however it is that you have to put your bow together for whatever it is that you're using, because I don't know if you're using a paper punch. There's a lot of different paper punches out there. I don't know if you're using a die, so just put it together however you have to, and then just go ahead and add that onto your little project to make it look like it's the bow part of your little guy. And that would be super duper cute, guys. Like, I don't know, I just think it is. But anyway, so you can add a little tie. If you add a little tie, you have to do that before you put the jacket on, of course. There are so many different things that you could do. You could add a little pocket. I was going to add a little pocket, but the sentiment, Happy Father's Day, that I have is fairly big. And so I had to use a bigger kind of sentiment plaque. And so I knew that it wasn't going to give me enough room for a little pocket. Plus, I was trying to hurry up and make this card because it was already 12 o'clock when I was filming this last night for today. And so this is that little paper punch that I'm using for the plaque, and then we're gonna go ahead and just stamp our little Happy Father's Day, Happy Father's Day. And I'm gonna go ahead and ink the edges, but I'm gonna try to use this like green ink, which is, I believe it's peeled paint. It has that green tone. Well, at least that's what I was told. So we're gonna go ahead and use that, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment in the front. Now, this is the same sentiment that I got from that stamp set that we're using, the Hero Arts. We purchased those ones at Michael's, and I went ahead and I just cut it so I could, you know, layer it one on top of the other, and it fit perfect on this little plaque. So now we're going to go ahead and use our hot glue, because we need our little hot gun for the glue gun for Jesse, you should just be quiet. I don't know what's wrong with me today, my little crafty monsters. He is just not on his A game on this Monday. Of course, that's what it is. See, I put glue on there and I was supposed to put the little foam adhesives. I am just like completely effing this whole entire thing up, but it must continue. The show must go on. So use your hot glue to go ahead and attach your little buttons. That will secure them into place and they won't fall out. And then just go ahead and just add some square adhesives on the back of your little plaque so that it gives it some little dimension. And that's how easy these little cards are. How cute are these, right guys? Whew, we're done.
And that's how easy it was to make these little bad boys right here. So go ahead and get creative, my little crafty monsters. Make a little pair of these for your spouse or your grandpappy or your pappy, or maybe even your brother, or whoever it is that you want to make one of these, or even if you just want to make them for your birthday card. I mean, these are super duper adorable, super cute little cards. Easy. I mean, easy. You guys saw how easy it was. So yes, go ahead and get your little creative juices flowing, boo-boos, and make these little bad boys, and then share it with us on our Facebook and yours. I mean, I guess you could share it on yours too. Go ahead and hashtag us Paper to Masterpiece and let us know that you created it so we can see your masterpiece, ¿verdad? Yes. So anywho, that's it for now, my little crafty monsters. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe, boo-boo, because you need to be my BFFFF. I mean, like I said, boo-boo, BFF is good, but BFF is even better. So go ahead and grab that little bad boy right there. And also, since you're already there, go ahead and hit the little bell icon so you guys will be notified every time I upload a video. You guys don't want to be missing out on these videos. Hello. So go ahead and tell your friends, because your friends also need to know and get hooked on this, boo-boo. They need to get hooked on it. You know what I'm saying? Bye for now, my little crafty monsters. Goodbye.